Another feature that we have in the timeline is the ability for time remapping, and this is good for adjusting the speed or duration of your clips that you're working with. And to show you that, I'm just going to go ahead and bring in a piece of footage. So I'm going to drag this down into my composition, and I'm going to drag it to the top so it sits over top of all of my other layers. Now what I can do is I can drag this out a little bit for my work area, and if my composition wasn't long enough for the actual footage, I could change that. So when I press spacebar, I can watch through my footage here. Okay, so it's just kind of on repeat, but if we drag this even further, we can see that I could see more of the clip. So to enable the option for time mapping, you can right click on this, go up to time, and then enable time remapping. You can also just use a Control-Alt-T shortcut. That's what I'm going to do. What that does is it will enable time remapping, and it adds a keyframe to the beginning, and it adds one to the end, which you can't see. But if I scroll all the way out here, it adds a keyframe to the end of the clip. So let's go back down here, and I'm going to leave that there just so we can see it. And now if I play through my footage, which I'm going to extend this out to the end. If I play through my footage, I can see that I'm just watching it normally. Now what I can do with this time remapping is I can change the duration of the actual clip. So if I change right here, I'm going to add a keyframe. Okay, now when I play this from the beginning, you can see that it's sped up because I've remapped the time from the actual layer, and it's stopping here because I've added that keyframe there. But another thing I can do is delete this keyframe. I can take this keyframe and move it back to, let's say, about 5 seconds, and when I play from the beginning, it plays fast because I've actually changed where the clip is coming from to the end. So if this was the end of the clip, I've actually moved it up to make it even faster. Now watch what happens when I change that keyframe and I move it out towards here. I extend this, and I'll take this out further, and I can move this out and move my keyframe out even further than what the original clip was, and when I play it back, it's actually slowed the clip down. So this is good if you're wanting to go to a certain part of your footage and only make a section of it slow motion, and then speed it back up later at another point in the clip. So hope this was helpful for you, and in the next video I'm going to go over a quick tip to show you how to hide these layers when you're not using them.